Vikings beat the Raiders 20-12. And right now, it is 17-0 Titans over the Rams. Mariota, the second draft pick, is doing pretty good. 49ers 13, Cowboys 0. That's in the second quarter. And earlier today, Steelers 24, Packers 19. Then I will come back. I'll give you some baseball scores. Astros beat the Dodgers 3-2. Wow. Blue Jays 12, Angels. And Lydia's going to talk about the Angels, but she is a big Detroit Red Wings fan. And she actually plays hockey, everybody. She goes to the Detroit Red Wings camp, hockey camp, every summer. And so how did you get involved in the sports? I guess your mom said you got into it at an early age?
Yeah, at a young age. I've been playing hockey since the age of 3. I started skating probably, 3.5 in our yard. I mean, I'm from San Diego. A lot of people ask, how did you find hockey in SoCal? Just by random activities. My brother and I always played sports. I was on his baseball team. But when he came across hockey, he used to take me up to the hockey net and he would just fire pucks at me. I enjoyed the brutality and a little bit of the physical contact, so that's how it all started.
They said that hockey wasn't very big in California until Gretzky came and was on the Kings.
Yeah, in fact, Gretzky came from the Edmonton Oilers.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it was early 90s, late 80s. That was around the time when hockey wound up being pretty big. When the Anaheim Ducks came in '93, it started to open up a lot of the hype because it's a new sport.
In the Orange County area.
Yeah, hockey's never really been big in Southern California until we had these two teams winning Stanley Cups, like the LA Kings in 2014, 2012, and then the Anaheim Ducks in 2007. So those were some great years for hockey in Southern California, definitely.
And you're not from Detroit, so how did you... Detroit Red Wings are a very good team. Is that why, or you just like the players? How did you become the biggest fan?
Yeah, I get asked that a lot. In fact, again, from San Diego. It's not a big hockey town location. But it all started again with my brother, who's a big influence. His favorite player was Sergei Fedorov in the early 90s, and I wound up just watching the team through 1991, 92, that was around the time when communism changed and we had the Russian 5 unit.
Right.
So around that time I just stayed with the team. It was really fun to watch. They started out as a lousy team, but it wasn't until the mid-90s when they wound up having a legend and they were a lot more fun to watch.
Yeah, Richard, your brother, he's a big San Diego
Padres fan.
Every Chargers. Okay, so what position do you play?
I play center and left wing, just depends on where the puck is faced off. If it's deep in our zone, I usually will be center because I like to get all the glory, and it's really fun to just make sure that we win those offensive face-offs when it's deep in our zone.
And don't forget, everybody, tomorrow night, early evening, go to YouTube, put in G-Rock Demo Radio, and you'll be able to see this show with Lydia. She's a tiny little thing. You don't think she's like a hockey player, but she's ferocious. And how many years have you skated?
Since 3.
3?
So I'll leave it at that.
So that's like 10 years?
Sure, yeah.
And they don't have too many ice hockey leagues for women out here, so you do the roller hockey.
I do roller and inline. There are some leagues here in Southern California. There's a rink in Aliso Viejo, Anaheim Ice, Huntington. You can find some local arenas, and there's definitely some leagues to get involved there.
Is that where the Ducks practice? Is that?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Ice.
Yeah.
That's the official practice rink for the Anaheim Ducks.
For the Anaheim Ducks. So you're going to talk about this year's.
Yeah,
Detroit is usually pretty good. They had a tough.
They had a little bit of a tough season. It's
Tough
a
season.
rebuilding year. I think 2013 they had some new players. 2014, 2015, these were definitely some years where they, it was tough to get into the playoffs, but Henrik Zetterberg, team captain, he was really tenacious about making the league's organization make the final score.
The final score, sports show. Very good.
46 days till the start of the hockey season. Do I
Wow.
have to mention
They
that?
don't get very much time off, do they?
They get plenty of time, but
Doesn't seem like
the
it.
season seems kind of long. The summer's way too long for me, if
Yeah.
you ask me.
Yeah, hockey's has almost the same games as baseball, right?
Yeah, 82 games.
Wow. Yeah. Baseball's like 100 something, but that's a lot. Hockey's like football on ice. It's
or
amazing.
soccer on ice.
Or soccer.
Yeah.
Yes. But they block. Okay, so 40.
Oh, I was just mentioning, 46 days till the start of the Anaheim Ducks season. They'll face off the San Jose Sharks on October 7th. The puck drops at 7 p.m. at the SAP Center, so make sure you get your tickets.
There you go, everybody. She knows a lot about hockey. I'm more of a football, NASCAR, basketball guy. So, what else you got?
Well, some local events. If you're an Anaheim fan, the Lady Ducks, they're hosting their 18th annual golf tournament. It will be held tomorrow, Monday, August 24th, at the Yorba Linda Country Club Center. Check-in time is at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. shotgun start time. This day will conclude golf, barbecue, some special awards will be handed out. So make sure you visit www.anaheimrinks.com for more details.
And Lady Ducks, what organization is that?
It's actually an affiliate of the Anaheim Ducks. It's not a professional team, but it's more like a booster club.
Right. Do they play or?
Yes.
Really? And you belong to that?
No, but I promote them.
Okay, that's good. See, I don't know these things. Okay. You want to talk more about Detroit or the Angels or?
Well,
I know you're big Angels,
that was
but I'm
delivery.
Kings and Dodgers here. I was Tommy Lasorda's driver for over 25 years.
Well,
but there's a lot of Dodgers.
Tell us some stories about Tommy Lasorda.
I have stories about Tommy Lasorda. He's a great guy. He always carries pictures and a Sharpie with him, and you can come up to him. He's very accessible. He'll sign pictures. He does a lot of charity things. And over the years, I've become good friends with him and his wife, Joanne, but they call her Joe. And he's, I think, vice president of player personnel. He's trying to get new players for the Dodgers, but he's not as active as he was when he was manager. He won the World Series in 81 and 88. 88 was the last year the Dodgers won the World Series, so they're coming close in the playoffs the last couple of years, but we'll see. They have a very tough division with the Giants, and then they always have to play St. Louis, which is, they're monsters. So, I'll tell you one story. So I'm driving, I picked up all the Orange County Dodgers, which is Russell, Sosha, and Tommy, of course, and Honeycutt, and we're in the limousine, and we're driving to get their, take him to the game for the airplane, and and Tommy blows up, he blows up.
Yeah.
And they call me Rocky. He calls me Rocky.
I call you Rocky.
Yeah, everyone calls me Rocky, but we're on the G-Rock show right now. I got like 5 names. So he goes, yeah, Rocky could hit better than you guys. You guys better start hitting the ball. And he always told me that you can have the best hitters, like when they faced Canseco and McGuire in the World Series, he goes, better pitching will always win. And he had the Bulldog, Oral Hershiser, and they beat the Oakland A's in the 88 World Series, and he was right. And even better than that, they beat the Mets, and no one thought they had a chance to win that World Series in the playoffs. So he's a great motivator. Did you see the commercial, his latest commercial?
No.
It's not about the name on the back of the jersey. It's about the name on the front of the jersey. Yeah. Okay, so want me to play some music? Now remember, everybody, if you want to be on my show and you want to play live in the studio, you can reach me at grock4me@gmail.com, or just call me on my cell. It's open to everyone, 951-283-8739. You are rocking with the G-Rock. This is G-Rock's Demo Radio Show. I'm going to play some more Gary Clark Jr. Benny had Gary Moore on my mind. This is Bright Lights off the Black and Blue CD. And we'll be back with Miss Lydia. Boy, she knows a lot about sports, guys. Check this out.